Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Hey, it's happening. Oh, the elections are just around the corner. And our very own brother, the Sultan of Sokoto, has lent his voice into the election, and he's telling Nigerians who he feels Nigerians should vote for, who has the best interest for the people. And your guess is as good as mine. Shocking, right? Don't worry, you will understand it. When you hear who the Sultan has said Nigerians should vote for, you will really have, the kind of shock that I'm presently experiencing. Yes, that's the Sultan of Sokoto. Every single person, every single person has their preferred candidates. Every single person has who they would prefer, to become Nigerian's president. The truth of it is that we don't really know it all, okay? We know in parts. We just know people, and we don't know everything. What we see may not be all, that there is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. The Sultan of Sokoto tell Nigerians who to vote for. Alhaji Sultan Sadiq Abubakar III, the Sultan of Sokoto and President of the General Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, has told Nigerians to vote for leaders with reputable character in the 2023 general election. Abubakar made a call on Thursday while addressing participants at the 29th regular meeting of the National Council on Water Resource in Sokoto State. The Sultan said at the general election, as the general election is fast approaching, Nigerians needed to use their vote wisely. We cannot continue in the same way at all. Nigerians need to think and rethink of who they are casting their vote for. Let's not come to the same point that we are today. We must not make the same mistake. We should not consider the religion or ethnic background of anybody we are voting for. But first of all, is such an individual a Nigerian? Is it serious? Is he ready to change the nation? Our country should be our priority above all things, and not voting any person or that may make things worse than it already is, and give us more challenge from what we are currently experiencing. Abubakar added that for Nigeria to progress as a nation, Nigerians needed to put ethnicity aside and face the reality. The Sultan said, our country is far better than many countries of the world. In terms of security, we are even better. Therefore, we should continue to support and appreciate our country and leaders with prayer in order for them to be able to address these challenges. But there are people who are honest and sincere and may want to do things better from what we are experiencing today. Abubakar appreciated the federal government and the Minister of Water Resource and the officers of the ministry for choosing Sokoto State to hold a council meeting. So, lovely, wonderful people, there you have it. Very own Sultan of Sokoto is shedding light on who he feels Nigerians should pick in the wake up of things that are currently happening. If this country wants to see better days, then every single person have to come on board. Okay, he's saying that Nigerians needs to become very, very focused and determined on the candidates they can see or have in mind, should be able to make the difference and make Nigeria a better place. So the Sultan is lending his voice into, all that is we're currently experiencing today, and is encouraging and advising Nigerians, somebody who has in the heart for the nation, as a leader, is speaking and is being very diplomatic, saying Nigeria's security situation is even better than some countries, and that we should support the leaders with prayers and what have you. But again, I like one of the words he said there. Don't vote for anybody because of the ethnicity, the religion, or the background. But does such a person has a heart for this nation? Does such a person have a heart for this nation? Okay, does such a person love the people? Does such a person want this nation to get better? These are things we must consider. We must consider and look at it very critically and thoroughly without mixing words. Does such a person really love the people? These are things. What's the antecedent of the person? What's the person intending to do? Can you see? Can you pinpoint, or can you notice that the person really wants change? What are the plans? What are the aggregates of the person up until now? What has the person done? These are things that we must seriously give a serious thought and consider very critically without an iota of doubt. Every single person must be ready and willing, ready to make sure that we make a difference in our country. Every single person must seriously and sincerely be willing and ready. So this is what is happening. And this is why we need to, come together and ensure that, every one of us are doing all that we can to make this nation a better place. Yes, it's in your hands, it's in my hands, it's in our hands to begin to work. We can't just sit back there and do nothing. Yeah, we can do something. And that is us together, ensuring that we do not allow people who have no iota of concern. You think it's everybody that has a heart for this nation. Some are coming there to fulfill their personal dreams. Personal dreams. I want to be a president. That's what some people are coming for. Nothing more, nothing less. I want to fulfill my dream of becoming a president. I want to crown it all. Okay, so these are some of the things that some people are after, not because they care, okay, about the people or the nation. So when we put all these things in perspective, we're able to make a real difference. Every single one of us, okay, must be able to work at it, okay, to work at it and ensure that at the end of the day, we do everything humanly speaking possible and we get to where we ought to be as a nation and as a people. Remember, it's up to you and I. Whatever comes and whatever happens, whatever is going to be happening, we will have to do it together. Yes, most of these people are just looking out for themselves. Most of them don't, they don't care. Okay, most of them don't care. And so we just have to begin to work together and ensure that at the end of the day, we do everything humanly speaking possible and get Nigeria to where it ought to be. Yes, remember, it's up to you and I to make sure that at the end of the day, we have a nation we can be proud of. Okay? So it is a matter of serious attention. Okay? And every single one of us must ensure that we work at it. Please, bye for now.